What would become of your Pokemon Platinum if you let it to evolve? Let's find out. Let's see. Huh? What is going on over here? BAM! Platinum, phase number 2. And yes, I did say it in an epic way because I know it would be a letdown. You were expecting some crazy bonker stuff, right? Right? But me saying it epically probably made up for it. So, let's go. How does it differentiate from the phase number 1? Well, now that we've gotten over the boring, the slow start, our ability has evolved. Now it is no guard. Why? Because from this point on, this game doesn't fucking miss, okay? Similar as our typing. Now it's not a normal video game anymore. It is pure fire! Fuego! La Flamme! And additionally, we've also gotten a stat boost. Now we have a borderline cast form stats. So let's go. Platinum is on a roll. Welcome to part 2 of Can Platinum Beat Bidoof?
Chompo Productions.
Today we are going to take on the stinkiest gym leader, aka Gardenia. The same gym leader that was found in Storm Silver in not Verdi. What is it? Oops. It is the Ilex Forest. The same gym leader that was found in Ilex Forest in Storm Silver doing this. Bulbasaur, whine with me. What? Drayano, you got some explaining to do. Not in my Romhacks. But before we got to Eterna City, there was one major thing we had to do. We had to there were some pebbles on the way and we had to rock smash them. And how did we rock smash them? Because Platinum, no way I'm teaching this baby boy any HM moves ever. Well, in respect for Pokemon Bidoof being the epitome of Bidoofism, I made sure that Bidoof could learn all the HMs. And it would only be right. It would only be right to use Bidoofs as the HM slaves in the game where we are going to literally beat Bidoof. But hold on a second. What would become of Bidoof in a game where everything has been changed to be a Bidoof? Obviously, Bidoof squared. And this Bidoof squared can learn fly, it can learn surf, it can learn waterfall, it doesn't matter, it has every single HM move in the game, and therefore we are going to catch 2 of these bad boys into our team. And since they are the only ones we are going to use with Pokemon Platinum, I know you want to see the back sprites. Right? Well, you don't have an option. So here we go. Look at this. Oh, what's that? Sub to Chompo? I wonder who put that there. I don't know, but that has to be like top 10 cleverest plugs ever done on the internet. So yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now then, back to Gardenia's gym. And this Ferris wheel of a flower that is in the middle of something. I don't know what is going on over here, but the architecture company, we have some safety questions going on over, okay? The gym proposed no problems to me, especially now that I'm a pure fire type, although our only fire move is Fire Spin. I just wanted to put it there because it's like 75 accurate, and now that we have no guard, we can land it on the dots. It doesn't matter. However, it doesn't really help us, even though it's stab and 2x power. It's just like, I don't know, it's like just it's like a takedown or something like that. 65 base power against all the grass types. Nothing to, nothing to really boast about. But on the other hand, we have this other move called Tri-Attack, because Platinum is the 3rd iteration of the Sinnoh game, so obviously we would have this move, and it is stronger than Fire Spin, and my game plan going into Gardenia was to just spam this, spam this, spam this, spam this. And how good of a game plan was it? Well, it was probably better than against Rourke. Anything that I did against Rourke, it's not a hot, it's not a, what's it called? It's a pretty low bar to cross. However, I did not expect this gym to propose any... Did I expect Gardenia to propose to me? I'm such a fool. Usually I ask girls out, but this time we have to take her out. So yeah, I went into this spamming Tri-Attack, and surprisingly enough, even though being a fire type, it took me 5 attempts to really dig it into her. That, we're doing this with maximum pace. We have to get out of here. Please let me through. She kept paralyzing me. She kept using her sunny day solar beam strategies that I coded onto her. And you know, on the 5th attempt, finally, we managed to pull off some luck, some rolls, and we are through the gym. I think one super potion is going to do it. That's $5,000 we just used for a couple of potions. Wait, no, we just gotta leave here. We gotta leave here and break through. Come on. I think that knocks it out. 2 badges. Let's go, Platinum. My name is Yoshikage Kira, but I like thieves. But then moving on to Galactic Hideout, where the true queen of stank resides, aka I think it's Jupiter. Let me double check this so I'm not speaking out of my head on. Yes, indeed, it is Jupiter and her Bidoof Skuntank. Look at that nasty thing. You already know those farts smell so bad. Although if Jupiter is a golf mummy, then I would have no problems her farting around a little. I really do hope the walls here are not paper thin. Surprisingly enough, this was way tougher than the gym. I was honestly looking like Jeff Bezos, although with hair, the way I was looking at my, Pokemon Platinum not doing the work I wanted it to do. I was a $1 billion CEO asking, why don't you just go to work if you don't have money? It's not that easy! Wow. It just gets out of hand every time. But eventually, with enough soft resets, even Jupiter got taken down by my beautiful Pokemon Platinum. Tri-Attack honestly being a very clutch move, and I'm very glad I put it in there because of the 10% status inflection. It is a very nice move to have at this point of the game. But moving on from the Galactic Hideout, which for some reason is just in the middle of the fucking city and called a hideout. I don't know what's up with that, but maybe it's not the hideout, but at the very least, it's some sort of a fraud-inflicting infrastructure. And by the way, I know you're thinking like, well, you beat Jupiter, but what about Mars? Mars was easy, but I just want to show you the Purugly with the Bidoof head, so here it is. Cycling road, I try to swindle through bicycle road without battling anybody, and I honestly am a very parkoury person when it comes to the bikes in the Pokemon games, and I managed to do this without any problems, by the way. Yeah! When it comes to biking, I am just a master of it. I don't know what to say to you, I even beat Pokemon Emerald, and you have to beat Sky Pillar in that game, so I got the credentials, okay? And with this road, we can make our way to Heart Home City, which has a #1 banger theme. #2, pretty boring contest stuff going on, but once we get over that, we met the Frashie Fantina los Gym Leader. That was my French. I apologize in advance. Fantina actually turned out to be really hard for a number of reasons, and the number I'm referring to is our moveset. The only move I can touch ghost types with is Fire Spin, and like I explained before, now it's not even super effective. It's like, I don't know, 35 base power, and then we get the little Fire Spin effects on top of the turn. It's not really compensating for the amount of treatment I am gonna get in this gym. Even talking about this, I'm a little bit traumatized. Fantina, her gyms, it really gave it to me. So I had to go into the laboratory, just like for every other gym in this game. I had to come up with a new strategy, go into the lab, and remove my little Platinum. And it just so happens to be that next to the Galactic Hideout, there is TM number 46, Thief. A dark type physical move, which just suits to be the move that we want to use in the next gym. Now it does only have 10 PP, which is not that many, but we can run back to the Poke Centers all we want. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but very doable. At the very least, Poke Centers are free to use, unlike the potions that I, for some reason, made just super duper expensive. And not to take anything away from Fantina, like this gym was pure hell. I tried to swindle through this like I swindled through the biking road. Not possible. My dark senses are so bad that even in the game that I have full light sense over, I could not do it. I just kept running into trainers, losing to them, running back there, losing again, and it was a farce. Oh my god, I blacked out the 2 trainers in this gym. This is... I don't know how I will ever beat Fantina. I mean... But once I got to Fantina, surprisingly enough, this happened. Let me explain you something before I dive deeper into the Fantina battle. Every gym leader in this game was supposed to be called the HM Guardian. You know, in respect for Bidoof being the goat of the HM slaves. But it turned out to be not that easily applicable in the Romhacks. I tried to make them all have one ultimate move, which would be the HM move. And for this gym, the fog would have decreased my evasiveness by 2 stages and increased theirs simultaneously by 2 stages. And that would be the ultimate move for this gym. And she would be the HM Guardian for that. And after she would lower my evasiveness, raise hers, she would spam Hypnosis to put me to sleep. So the ultimate troll. However, for all the ultimate moves I came up with, the game kept crashing. I didn't really know how to make it work, I guess, but it was very unfortunate and would have applied a lot of spices to the game that we did not already have. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at me spin around like a monkey. Anyways, it turns out that Fantina could still spam Hypnosis because I have the no guard ability, making Hypnosis 100% accurate every single time, but she decided not to use it. I don't know why, but that's fine by me. By the way, check out this Duskull sprite. I think it's one of the funniest ones because it has a Bidoof eye peeking from the Duskull's mask, and then the Bidoof teeth also. I just thought that it was pretty hilarious. Now, Duskull gets demolished, same with Haunter. Haunter is also an absolute masterpiece of a sprite. Let's see how much one teeth does. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's bueno damage. Trick! Oh, she had Trick Black Sludge. Wait, why did it fail though? Because like, I have a chest of area on me. Doesn't Trick switch items? Isn't that the whole point? Wait, did it Trick just fail because I used Thief on the same turn he used Trick, but I have an item so I cannot Thief him. Right? You know what I'm saying? And lastly, check out the Miss Magus. It's not that Miss Magus is as a sprite is the best of its own, but this intro animation is pure nightmare fuel. So I was pretty happy with that one as well. Miss Magus had a little bit of a tuned moveset with Nasty Plot and stuff. It went for the Nasty Plot twice, trying to murk me out of this game, but I did not give her the chance to do it. And with 2 Nasty Plots, she got too greedy, and I won, not one shot, but I killed the Miss Magus before it can tackle me with anything. And what I was talking about as a surprise was that Fantina, for some reason, went down in just 1 attempt. The first battle to ever do it outside of Mars. But as you know, as the world works with entropy and stuff, once 1 Fantina equals 1 Barry. And the Barry battle after this, oh my dear lord. We are now a fire type facing against a Primplop. And Primplop, you know, it's a little bit of a chunky boy. Actually, excuse me, it's the Bidoof or something like that, because, you know, the Bidoof head is there. And it now has to move Brine. Brine is a pretty cringe move. We get a status move? No, we don't. We need a status here. We need a status here. Oh my god. That's another unbeatable battle. Why am I pure fire type? I should have been a dragon type or something like that. We needed something for this Primplop as well. And it was something called a grass move. We do not have coverage for this. We do not have enough firepower to destroy the Primplop fast enough for it to not KO us back. So just like for Fantina we thought Thief, for Barry we're gonna teach Grass Knot. And oh my lord, thank god it did work. And Barry was then dealt with the Primplop going down. Last time we were at 30 health points, so we should leave at 1. We should leave at 1. Oh, 19, that's so good. Okay, so Grass Knot kind of clutching us out of that. The rest of the team, you know, it's pretty tough, but we could, thank the Lord, deal with it. But this is just a warning sign for what's to come from Barry, or Doof in this game. And I think this has gone on for a good amount of time, so let's try to wrap this up with one more gym. In Veilstone City. On my way there, I did some nasty stuff, okay? I went to Solaceon Ruins and started crawling. I started sniffing. I started scavenge hunting for some items to sell just to get a couple of potions, man. Just give me a couple. And this is exactly how I felt. Please, give me just a couple of potions, okay? My Pokemon battle needs them. So that's something that I really want to get out of my chest, just to tell you how embarrassed I was, you know, going into there. But at the same time, life is life. You just have to do it sometimes. But I did manage to get some cash for us, and then moving on to Veilstone City. Yo, can I pass? Can I pass? Thank you. It was time for Maylene. Actually, no. Before Maylene, I went on to splurge this cash, because now we have the department store. And you know what's in the department store? Everything a man could ever want. Meaning TMs of nature of Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and Focus Blast. And you know what's the best thing about this? We have no guard. We have no guard, so we don't have any stress of missing these moves ever at this point. Although we only have 85 special attack, the high base power of these moves totally makes up for it. And I was so hyped, like finally I can use a no guard mod that's not fucking Machamp with Fire Blast. I thought that was like the best thing ever. Especially for Maylene, who has a Lucario in the bag. I wanted to go for that. So I bought the Fire Blast and went into the gym. By the way, this Heracross gave me many problems, almost one-shotted me. Oh my god, a Heracross. And Heracross looks absolutely menacing in this game. Just look at that. Bidoof with the horn. God damn it, dude, we white out again? Never mind, he leered me 15 different times. Jesus, just one Heracross, that's it? He edged me with death. Whoa. I would not want to be a part of that fight. Even though I was in this playthrough, I would not want to be there again. Time for melee, leading off with the Meditite. But the Meditite is honestly just a fly in my way. I slap it a little, doesn't go anywhere because of the focus sash. Let's hit him up with that Fire Blast. See what kind of damage we are dealing. Should do 100% if I'm being honest. Oh my god, focus sash. Slap it again. I gave them focus sash Rock Tomb. Oh my god, this might be the hardest gym. Hold the phone. And finally it's gone. Then in comes the Machoke, which, funnily enough, shoutouts to Bob for this idea. It has choice specs Fire Blast, like I kind of said with Machamp before. But I think I one-shot it, so it doesn't even get off a move. But it had choice specs Focus Blast in the bag. So keep that in mind, because it's hilarious. But I didn't wanna, you know, throw my hands in the air like, please hit me with a Focus Blast, Daddy, just because I put it in there. God, why do I talk like this? So yeah, I didn't want to give it a free hit, end up one-shotting it, and then in comes the Lucario. And like I said with Fantina, all of these gym leaders were meant to be HM Guardians for the HM moves they give you access to. So Maylene would be HM move for Fly. And this is something I forgot when playing the game, but once the Lucario comes in, it goes for Fly. I was in awe. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, is this Lucario bouncing on me? Like, bouncing on me? Am I getting bounced at this very moment? But no, it was actually using Fly, but hilariously enough, once again, the no-guard ability, a little bit broken in my opinion. Lucario goes for Fly, and I still could hit it with the Fire Blast because of the no-guard. And, you know, a little bit anticlimactic, but that's how we end the Maylene battle, and I would not have it any other way. You already know that the next gym leader is going to be Crasher Wake, aka my stepdad, who possesses the big moist water types, and as we know, we are a fire type, and you would probably expect her to do there to be some problems, so keep that in mind before we go into the battle. The next gyms are for the next time. This has been the Chompo Bidoof Productions. I hope you enjoyed your stay, and we will see you all later. Goodbye.